Students, today we are going to start with question number 7. State whether each pair of dotted lines in the following diagrams are parallel or not parallel. Give reasons. That means you have to see the condition of angles, apply a property and tell whether they are lines given are parallel or not parallel. Let us see here 105 and 75. As you can see that these two angles are co-interior angles. So let us add them. 105 and 75, we are getting 180. So since co-interior angles are supplementary, therefore lines are parallel. Okay, specifying this property. Now let us see the second one. The second diagram, these two lines are there and this is 55 and this is 130. See, if this is 55 and directly this angle will be also 55 degree. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. Now if I say 55 and 130, they both are again co-interior angles. Okay, so let us add 55 and 130. What are we getting? 185. So it is not 180, it is 185. So co-interior angles are not supplementary, therefore lines are not parallel. Sorry, I skipped this second one. Let us see this second one also. This is 70, that means this will also be 70. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. And now this and this one, this angle and this one, these two are corresponding angles and they are equal. So corresponding angles are equal, therefore lines are parallel. Let's move to the fourth one. Here 91 degree and 99 degree. You can see the position is co-interior position. Okay, let us add them. 91 and 99. It is giving you 190. So therefore co-interior angles are not supplementary, so lines are not parallel. In this way you have to write in your copy and you have to draw a diagram along with every question compulsorily. Now let us see fifth one. Fifth one, this is 130 and this is 50. So there is no property which we can use here. So let us do something. What we do, let us get this angle. 130 and this will be linear pair. So if we subtract 180 from 130, you will be getting 50 here. So first we are getting 50 here. Now this 50 and this 50, as you can see, these two lines are intersected by this. So this 50 and this 50 are corresponding angles and they are equal. So corresponding angles are equal, so lines are parallel. Okay, now let us see sixth one. This is 100 and this is 100. We cannot apply any property in these two. But if this is 100, then this will also be 100 because they are vertically opposite angles. Now what can we say about this angle and this angle? These two are again corresponding angles and they are equal. So corresponding angles are equal. That means lines are parallel. Okay. Now let us see seventh one. Here this is 60 and this is 120. Again we cannot apply any property directly. If this is 120, then again by vertically opposite angle this will also be 120 degree. Now 120 and 60 are co-interior. Let us add them. 120 and 60, we are getting 180. So co-interior angles are supplementary, that means lines are parallel. So in this way you have to write in your notebooks along with the diagram. Okay. Now let us see 8th question. Refer to the figure in each case and state that rule or rules justifying the statement. Okay, here angle A is 85 and angle B is 85. If these two A and B are equal, that means both are 85, then is AB parallel to CD. What is the reason? What sort of angles are these? They are corresponding angles. So you have to state the rule. Corresponding angles are equal. Like this you will write the rule. Now angle B 89, angle C 89. Let us see angle B. This is angle B and this is angle C. Now if we talk about angle B and angle C, if we see this thing, they both are alternate angles. Okay, so here you will write alternate angles are equal. Okay, alternate angles are equal. Now angle A 110, angle B 110. Again A and B are corresponding angles, so same reason you will give for third one also. Corresponding angles are equal. Here angle B is 90 and angle C is 90. Again it is same as C, so alternate angles are equal. These are the reasons. This one line reason you will write in your notebook along with the diagram. Now let us see ninth one. Find x in each of the following figures. We will use the properties of parallel lines and we will find the value of x. Okay, here x and 3x, as you can see, they are in a same side and in interior, so they are co-interior angles. Their sum will be 90 degree. Yes, sorry, 180 degree. They will be supplementary. So x plus 3x equal to 180 because they are every time you have to mention the reason and draw the diagram. So 4x 180, x equal to 180 by 4, that is 45. So 3x equals to, this is the solution, x equal to 45. Now here, second diagram. These two are parallel lines. It is 3x, it is 90. These two are corresponding angles. So corresponding angles are always equal when the lines are parallel. So let us equate them. 3x equal to 90, so x equal to 30 degree. Okay. Now let us see the third diagram. This angle is 2x plus 15, this angle is x plus 15. We cannot directly relate them. So if it is 2x plus 15, then this angle will also be 2x plus 15. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. Then we will apply a property of co-interior in these two. Okay, see. Angle FEQ will also be 2x plus 15 because they are vertically opposite angles. And now these two are co-interior angles. So we will add them and we will get 180 degrees. So 2x plus x is 3x, 15, 15, 30, subtract 30 and then divide by 3, you will get x equal to 50 degree. Okay, now come to the 10th question. In the figure given below, DE is parallel to AB. Find the values of A and B. This is the 10th question. Here DE is parallel to AB. There are two types of transversal. One is DB and one is EA. So when DE parallel to AB intersected B, if we see this diagram, then A and 40 are alternate angles. So A is equal to 40. Like this you will write DE parallel AB intersected by transversal DB, then A equal to 40 because they are alternate angles. Now DE parallel AB intersected by EA. Then let us see this diagram. Then B is also equal to 55. Why? But then they are alternate angles. This is the way you have to write in your notebooks. Look at carefully. Okay.